Welcome to another episode of Uniquely Fountain Hills, a monthly video series designed to spotlight the diversity of businesses in Fountain Hills and encourage residents to shop local. I'm Jill Haislip, your brand new host of Uniquely Fountain Hills, as well as the new Events and Marketing Manager of the Fountain Hills Chamber of Commerce. I'm excited to start off a new year with you and help you start implementing those New Year's resolutions. It's the perfect time to make sure your finances, insurance needs, and business goals are in line. Whether you're new to town, a winter visitor, or a full-time resident, Fountain Hills has a host of trusted, experienced professionals ready to meet your needs. Let's start out with SilverTree Wealth Partners to aid in your 2022 financial planning.
SilverTree Wealth Partners is a full-service financial investment firm. So we handle pretty much anything that has a dollar sign attached to it for our clients. What we're really trying to aim for is create a concierge model for our clients. We want them to feel like anytime they have a question or have a situation that they want clarity on, that they can reach out to us and we will help them at every step along the way. Even at the point where my client relationship managers will go and sit down with the clients to help them set up their bill pay, whether it's through our processes or their bank's processes. We want them to feel like we are the people to call if they have any kind of financial need, and we will help them problem solve it, whatever it is. This is a town where when we go out with our family, we're always going to run into someone we know. And that's cool. I mean, I love that. Now, some people may hate that. That's okay. If that idea gives you anxiety, all right. But I love it. I love the fact that when my kids, when my oldest goes to the park, he's going to run into kids he knows, and he's going to run into other parents that know him. Whether I'm with him or not, I know there's a community that's watching out for our kids. That is different. You don't find that in many places in America these days. Certainly not in the Valley. So that, from a young family perspective, and I got 3 kids, they're the world to me. That is really critical, that they have a good experience of the right people surrounding them. SilverTree Wealth Partners is not about us. It is solely about our clients. We know every single one of our clients by the sound of their voice. When they call in, we know you by the sound of your voice before you even say, this is so-and-so. We are here to tailor this whole experience around you. That's why we have this client concierge model. It is about you, your unique needs. And so at the end of the day, that's the questions we ask, is how can we make this more about our clients? And I wouldn't even say our clients broadly. It's how can we make this situation, this relationship, more about Joe, more about Denise? How can we make it more about the people that have chosen to enter into a professional relationship with us? And it is tailored, and I think that's why our clients stay with us. And it's why, and it's our aim to make sure that we continue to up our game and create an experience to where they're willing to brag about us.
Don't worry, I'll sit with you next time. Not many people know Michael successfully developed and taught money management classes as a pastor at the largest United Methodist Church in the country. Can you believe the congregation was the size of Fountain Hills? Here in Fountain Hills, he also serves as commissioner on the Sanitary District Board. On to our next business in assisting on getting our resolutions in order. Sternfels and White attorneys specializing in estate planning, business, commercial, real estate, probate, and family law.
We've been in town here for about 18 years. I've been in town for 18 years. My former partner, Bob Sternfels, who's since passed away, he started the firm in, I think, 1997, built the building, etc. And I came on in 2003. Bob and I worked together for a number of years. Our practice is mainly relating to estate planning, so wills, trusts, those sorts of things. We handle real estate work, so that would entail commercial, residential. We also do business work, so we represent businesses in all their capacities, whether it's employment related, commercial real estate related, things of that sort. Family is, to me, the ultimate measure of success, because you know, when you're raising a family, these little guys are depending on you. It's a lot of responsibility. So I have 4 kids. They range in age from 17 all the way down to 9. So we have a full household. It's quite busy. And kudos to my wife for being able to handle that and handle me. That's certainly something that I'm very proud of. Certainly the relationships between the businesses mean more than just patron. You know, it's more than just a patron or a client. You know, it becomes somebody that really you care about. Really you have almost a family relationship with some of these folks, which is really unique in my opinion. It's not always about the bottom line. You know, it's about, like we said before, about peace of mind, providing folks peace of mind, being available for them. So that's really unique, I think, in Fountain Hills. What I like the most about it is the creative problem solving. I try to look at myself as a problem solver for people. Most people that come in to see us are in, they're in a tight spot, right? They come to see us because they're not sure what to do, whether it's business-wise, whether it's personal-wise. They're looking to us for help. They're looking to us for sage advice. I think they're also looking to us for some stress relief. And that's something I think we do a good job providing for our clients.
When did you know what you wanted to be when you grew up? Did you know that Shawn dreamed of being a lawyer from a very young age? He even used to wear a shirt and tie to elementary school. The American flag on the console belonged to his grandfather, who was a World War II veteran. Our final featured business this month is Tyrone Meredith of Tyrone Meredith Insurance and Financial Services, a one-stop shop for auto, home, and life insurance needs. Although he's fairly new to Fountain Hills, Tyrone said he is overwhelmed by how welcoming the community has been. Let's hear what else he has to say.
My business is the Tyrone Meredith Insurance and Financial Services, Inc. I call it the TMIFS agency for short. What I do is I help manage risk. And I'm doing that with partnering with Goosehead. Goosehead Insurance is one of the biggest independent insurance brokers around. And what they did is they designed their insurance company around the home buying experience. What they do is they love to work with realtors as well as loan officers. And we just want to make sure that we can do a couple of things for them. We want to be able to get their clients the right coverage at the right price by quoting through dozens of insurance carriers. Right now I represent over 34 different insurance carriers. Not only that, but what we also want to do is the service part of it. When you need to have that home, maybe you a different home, or you're adding a different car, taking off a car, adding a driver, taking away a driver, changing your address, we have one of the best service departments around where we get that done for you immediately. I was in the banking business for about 18 years. The reason why I even got into the banking industry was because growing up, no one ever told us about the importance of saving money, how, not to spend every dime that you had. We didn't have much, we didn't have any, but it was every penny we got, we did spend. And I'll be honest with you, no one even told us about the importance of protecting your paycheck through life insurance. One day, this gentleman out of the blue knocked on my mom's door. Him and my mom sat at the kitchen table. They had this conversation. I never knew what the conversation was about, but what he was an insurance agent. What he did, he sold her a burial policy, $10,000. My mom passed away when I was 16, 17 through a house fire. And I tell you, I had nothing but that $10,000. That allowed me to get an apartment. It allowed me to buy a car to get back and forth to work. It helped me to go find a job that I can actually pay my bills. And some of that money actually helped me buy some of my school supplies when I went to college. $10,000 changed my life. And if my mom wasn't a beautiful, smart woman that said, hey, I may not be able to afford much, but I can afford this, and she would not have got that policy, I don't know where I would be today. I think that everyone within this community is doing everything they can to make Fountain Hills what it is today and what it's going to be tomorrow. This is a great place. The one thing I will say that I can offer is options. I tell people all the time, there's going to be cases where you may get dropped by an insurance company. I'm another option for you. There may be times where you just honestly cannot afford that policy more. You love the relationship with your insurance agent. Just allow me to be a second option for you. I am not here to try to steal business from anyone. I love all the agents in town. I know most of them, but I'm just here to present myself as a second option. If there's any reason that you cannot stay with your agent, for whatever reason it is, give me a call, let me work for you. I'll make sure I still get you the right coverage at the right price.
Tyrone said saving his clients money by providing options is his goal, especially for those who may think they can't afford insurance. What a great way to turn a tragic childhood experience into a career focused on the greater good. That's just a quick look at a few of the Fountain Hills experts working in the professional services. In fact, there are over 35 finance and insurance businesses as Fountain Hills Chamber members. Please visit the Chamber of Commerce's website for a list of all of our Chamber members as well as their contact information. Well, that's all we have for this episode of Uniquely Fountain Hills. As you begin working through your New Year's resolutions, we hope you'll consider consulting a Fountain Hills professional to get expert advice and service. On behalf of myself, the Fountain Hills Chamber of Commerce, and all of our members in the professional services industry, thank you for watching. I hope to see you next month for another episode of Uniquely Fountain Hills. Remember, shop local Fountain Hills, and Happy New Year.